It's an issue that will probably be debated about forever, but it's back in the news again, and it's a tragic story. Two twin brothers, aged 45, were put to death, euthanasia. They were born deaf, which was a tragedy in and of itself, and when they learned that they would soon also become blind, they asked to die. And in Brussels University Hospital in Belgium, they were indeed put to death, physician-assisted suicide. And a lot has been made about the story. A lot of debate comes up. Here we go again, Dr. Death. Dr. Jack Kevorkian died about 18 months ago, made a life of being an advocate for physician-assisted suicide. Here he is again back in the news. And it is not only Belgium, of course, that legalizes euthanasia, but other European countries, 3 states here in the United States, Oregon, Montana, Washington State, have some form of legal physician-assisted suicide, and the debate rages on. Is it right? What made this more interesting and more different than any other case was that this was, I believe, the first time that anyone was put to death who was not either in excruciating pain or someone who was not terminally ill. They chose to die because they said they couldn't bear the thought of becoming blind and not being able to see each other again. Now, far be it from me or anyone else to judge these two people. Far be it from any of us to be able to say that these people weren't suffering tremendously. That's not what this is about. Yes, I do ask the question, what would Helen Keller have said to these two people? Could she have said something about the value of life itself that would have made a difference to these two brothers? That's something that we will never know. But again, the question comes up, who owns our bodies? Who is the determinant of whether we live or die? And it is my opinion, and it is the Jewish law opinion, that it is only God. It is only God that can determine when we live and when we die. And it is not up to us, no matter what. It's very difficult. People who are in this situation always say, you know, we don't know how much these people suffer. But the question is not only about the suffering of the people. The question is also about where does the law go from here? Because now Belgium is talking about maybe children should also be permitted to be put to death. Maybe people who have Alzheimer's disease. Maybe they should also be permitted to die. Euthanasia, it's a slippery slope. Who then determines? Where do you stop? Where do you say no? Jewish law says, no matter what, you can never say yes. God is the only determinant of who lives and who dies. Difficult, painful, yes, but unquestionable. That is our view. Tell us what you think. Something to think about.